my training routine real quick. I'll show you guys. So it's a pretty good, simple, and quick one, but it is dedicated more towards like intermediate players and less for beginners. So just pick and choose what you want to do from the training routine if you're a beginner, but most people watching this are not. Let's see, I want to get a good music going for us. Okay, so I'm gonna do this with a character I'm super comfortable with. Wait, actually, nah, I'll do it with Incineroar. I'm starting to play Incineroar now, so I want to get good at him. So I'm gonna try and showcase this the best I can. I'm not amazing, you know, movement-wise in Incineroar, but I will showcase what I'm gonna do. Okay, first things first is we're gonna practice movement, and we're gonna start with jumping. So you need to be very familiar with your short hop fast fall speed. Incineroar, I think I got it down. Right. I think I can do this pretty consistently. And then we get a mess up right there. But if you can do this 10 times in a row, you're solid. Just go on to the next, which is full hop fast fall. Incineroar's again I think I'm pretty comfortable with. But if you can do it 10 times in a row, you're good. Just making sure that you're comfortable full hop fast falling and short hop fast falling, like switching between the two. It'll help you with your timing, and it'll help you with all of your consistency as far as playing the aerial game goes. Just make sure you can do it. Okay, next is we're gonna do a perfect spaced or a perfect landed short hop fast fall aerial. You can do this really simply by holding down. Short hop macroing, so you're going to push 2 jump buttons, right? Still holding down, and using the C stick, do your aerial. So this will give you a free, perfect fast fall aerial. Just do it 10 times in a row so you get used to the timing. Right, Incineroar's probably going to be doing it with up airs and back airs, and forward airs. Just do it 10 times in a row. Make sure you know the timing. If you'll notice, I am getting pushed, so we're going to do micro spacing in a minute. But right now, just make sure you know the timings. Do it with all your practical aerials. Like, I'm not going to do it with down air. It's not practical. This is just to get you used to the character's plate speed, as well as how low you can land their aerials, because this will land them just about as low as possible. Okay, and then with nairs, you actually have to manually input it. So it's a lot tighter. It's the same kind of movement, but you just don't hold down. I'm going to do jump, fast fall, and then input neutral air. So I'm going to let go of the stick after putting fast fall, and then just push my A button. Well, I guess I'm actually doing it the other way around. A and then fast fall. Incineroar Nair has a ton of landing lag, so this is kind of a really weird timing. Okay, next is manually input all of your aerials to fast fall. So that way, you can try and keep yourself on this blue diamond, so you can like practice your micro spacing at the same time. You're gonna also tap back, that's what I forgot to mention. If you want to stay in place with an aerial that pushes you forward, like Incineroar forward air, slowly but surely I am moving forward. So I got a micro space by tapping back after I'm fast falling. You can also tap back before you fast fall to keep you in place. So you stay on this diamond, do it 10 times. Okay. I'm also going to do this with back air. Back air does push me a bit further than forward air, so it takes a bit more micro spacing. Some see that forward hop, I did it too much. But yeah, if you can do this 10 times, you're just fine. And Incineroar up air, I just did it, so I don't have to do it again. I'm still gonna like manually input it, just so I get the full arc of up air, and then I'll fast fall. Alright, now once you do that, you can move on to full hops. So, with full hops, only do your practical aerials again. Like, Incineroar, I'm probably not going to full hop Nair. It's just not very practical. You know, maybe, but like, I'm not going to spend time practicing that. I'm going to spend time practicing full hop up air, then immediately fast forward. Do that 10 times. Most people love to practice your full hop every time. See, I failed it on the 11th attempt because I'm doing 20 just to show you guys for time. But yeah, and then I'm going to probably be doing back airs, right? With Incineroar, I have to watch to where his foot goes into the Z-axis, and then I can fast fall, because you can't fast fall before it. It's a really weird timing, actually. If you need advice to do your aerials at the peak of your full hop, try inputting them like immediately after each other. Slide your finger from jump to attack, or for me I'm using C-stick and a shoulder jump button. I'm just shoulder jumping and then immediately using my thumb to C-stick the back. Okay, same with forward air. Do it at the peak of your full hop and then fast fall. Make sure you can do it 10 times in a row. I'm fairly consistent at it, but you know, I do fail. But you just want to make sure you can do it. Okay, well, good enough. Okay, next is we're going to practice your max space short hops. So in Incineroar's, he can go a small distance, not incredible, but you're just pushing jump and then forward or back. Actually, he goes decently far, actually. That's crazy. But yeah. And then you can add a fastball if you want, but just practice jumping to the maximum. You should see your character do like a jump animation for jump back, like see how he pulls his arm when you know, well, I can't do it clearly. Yeah, he pulls his arm. You want to make sure you're getting that animation on the jump back. And the jump forward looks the exact same as the jump hold. So you gotta just look at the distance your character's moving. Add in a full hop occasionally. You can move probably a lot further with your full hop, so just make sure you're moving the maximum distance. You want to make sure you can get the most out of your jumps when you need to, and this is what this part is going to help you with. Okay, now we're going to change our jumping pattern to where we're going to jump and then push forward. So this is me jumping with a forward input. See how I get to basically the edge of the circle? Next I'm going to jump and then hold forward. Well, actually, oof. Incineroar. Okay, there we go. My jump forward input, my back foot's on the edge of the circle. But holding forward, I don't even make it to the outside. So you should be able to like hit this inner blue ring with most characters. Add a fast fall. But yeah, practice. This is micro spacing. Just jumping and then adding a little bit of aerial drift. Make sure you fast fall. You know, make sure you can hit this. It's gonna add in a lot of safety to your moves, especially if they're stale. So if someone blocks, but you micro space back like this, it's just a lot safer. Or like, Incineroar backer pushes me towards them, but if I micro space it away, it'll be a lot safer, right? And then try with full hops as well. Microspacing, especially with juggling, this is where you're going to be finding a lot of usefulness out of the full hop microspacing. Just make sure you can do this. Take as long as you need, get the hang of it. For me, I don't really have a set number of times, I just do it for like a minute. Okay, now I'm pretty warmed up, but we gotta go make sure we have our muscle memory down when it comes to recovery. So just run off the stage with as much resources as you can. Wow, I don't know why I'm recovering. Just jump off the stage and go as far as you think you can go. Incineroar, holy, I can't go very far. I can go low, I guess. Jeez, yeah, I can go pretty low. Not that. This one, surely. Oh, it's barely. Yeah, just see how low you can go, how far out you can go. Mixing up your recoveries. Incineroar's is really, really bad, so I'm just like seeing what the extents are. I'm not very familiar with this recovery, but I have been playing for a long time, so I think I can figure it out. I've had my fair share of battles against Incineroar, but not guys. I have like a grudge against him. But then I find myself wanting to play him. Yeah, so just make sure you can recover in many different angles. And do it on both sides of the stage. when it really comes down to the wire, if you're getting caught lacking, yeah, like that, if you're getting caught lacking on your recoveries, you're just never gonna survive. You will die to stupid stuff. You'll get gimped. You'll see it all. Yeah, I could even make that back. I also recommend doing like shadow boxing on an edge guard. So like I'll do something like this. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. Well, something like this. I can't. Wow, Incineroar only gets one shot. Yeah, but just go off stage, practice like edge guarding or fanning to your opponent, and then try and make it back. Dude, man, I gotta get used to it. I'm used to like playing in Lucina and crap. Back air's pretty good, I see. Trying to see how far. Well, I know B reverse one is good. I'm just trying to see what the is. It's not that great. Anyway, yeah, go make sure you're good at recoveries. Once you can do that, honestly, the training routine is done, but you can do a lot more, which I'll show you just the extra steps right now. But that's the extent of my training routine, honestly. Okay, here's just one extra step I like to add, is making sure you can do your instant ledge grabs. Like running off and instant grabbing the ledge. You'll do a quarter circle back towards the stage. You'll see your fast fall light, and right as you do, make a beeline for the direction back towards the stage. Make sure you can do that, because I find it's super useful for every single character. Like standing on a ledge, going into instant ledge grab. Yeah, I missed it there. But yeah, this is an extra step I like to add. Super helpful. Every character can find utility out of instant ledge grab. Dang. I gotta get better on my right side. There we go. Oh, you gotta hold down for like a split second. But yeah, it's basically you just do forward and then a half circle back towards the stage. Man, I can't get it. It feels like I have to pause for a few frames holding down and then I go into my back. Anyway, that's my training routine. Sometimes I'll go super try hard with one extra step. If you want to turn stale moves off, CPU shuffling none, and go ahead and do fixed damage on. And you, I do like a Kirby with super armor spirits or whatever. I just practice landing my arrows as slow as physically possible on it. I just do that. That's another extra step, especially if you play a swordy. Oh, Incineroar back here hits him on the ground. I was gonna say. Doing ledge trumps can be good. Yeah, setting them to like a super armor spirit, and then I'll actually show you. Give him a super armor spirit, and then just practice hitting your aerials as low as possible on them. That'll be super effective for spacing and your timings as well. So I do Kirby. Give him wherever super armor is. I don't know, I think it's this one. And then you'll have like the player 2 controller just hold down, and if you can hit the Kirby crouching, it's perfect. Here, I'll show you actually. Let's see if I can get my controller connected. Yeah. So you want to set the fixed damage on and CPU to control. Make them hold crouch, make sure stale moves are off. Let's see, how am I gonna make him hold crouch? I don't have like a rubber band or anything. I think I have an idea. I'm gonna rest it on. Dang. What am I gonna... Hold on, I think I have something. Okay, yeah, make the Kirby crouch with Super Armor Spirits and land your arrows as low as possible. Fortunately, Kirby just loses, no, Kirby wins against all my arrows, so I have to let him stand. Yeah, just do this. He doesn't move, he doesn't take damage. Practice spacing arrows as low as possible. It's sad Incineroar can't hit him crouching, but I can hit him like this. That's an extra step. You guys totally don't have to do this, but it's super helpful for your timings on aerials. Especially if you couldn't get this first part of the drill down, like holding down on your aerials and then fast falling. If you couldn't get that, practice hitting this Kirby with the Super Armor Spirit. That's what got me. Especially, this is the manual inputs too. That's the automatic input. Automatic input is fine, but like, I feel like the manual input I can do a lot better. Anyway, that's basically all the extra steps I add. I do combo training, but that's just... I feel like it's easier to do combo trainings on like a set day or something. Like, I know my combos as Incineroar. That's not what I'm struggling to land in the match. If you are, though, if you're struggling to land combos, feel free, just go practice combos. I'll show you guys some good character weights right now. Yeah, just don't put too much time into learning combos, because that'll come with playing the game. But if you do want good character combos for weights, Corrin's a good middle weight, right? Decent fall speed, heavier than Mario. By the way, Mario is a middleweight. He's on the light end, so don't use him. Use Corrin. For a good heavyweight, honestly, you can probably just practice on Incineroar because he's meta. So as long as you can, you know, get a good heavyweight that's not big body, it'll be just fine. So Incineroar, Terry's not that heavy, is he? Maybe Ganondorf. But I recommend practicing on Incineroar just because of how common he is. And then good lightweights, go with Fox, and if you don't want a fast faller, do Pikachu. Another good lightweight you can do is Olimar. Olimar's also fairly common. Sonic is another lightweight to practice on. If you're not looking for specific weights though, just practice on meta characters. Like knowing how to hit your combos on the floaty you've seen on Marth is good. Adjusting to fall or higher fast fall speed with Joker is good, because Joker is about the same weight as Marth and Lucina. He just has a faster fall speed. Learning how to combo Incineroar and Kazuya are the same thing, because they're basically the same weight, I think. I know Incineroar just has maybe a faster fall speed. But yeah, just practice on meta characters if you do practice combos at all. Anyways, enough training routine. Let's play games.